everybody that postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. Hero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home, AT&T Park. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay and out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach, and this park plays 2 different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Hitting off for the Braves, left fielder, Ronald Anaya.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second here tonight, shortstop.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. Now the 2-1 pitch. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Our umpires for this one, working the plate, is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series.
This is off the plate for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
This level, you cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Grounded down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a rhythm.
0. 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Giants nothing. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Hero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side?
With the plate, Micah Welch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
High in the air out to center field. Robinette is there. 2 gone. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the Milwaukee Brewers have already won their series, and they await our winner here in the NLCS. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robinette will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Anaya. The 3-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in once again, Bradford Robinette. Swinging a ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Bonavante.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners.
Softly hit here to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning.
Leading off for the Giants, catcher, Buster Posey.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here now the 2-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Oscar Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Oscar Hernandez.
1. Popped high in the air. Freeman on the move. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Micah Welch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Center fielder, number 13, Ender Inciarte.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robinette is going to get there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ramon Torres. Line to the right side. Welch is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run. Up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
Number 7, shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Dansby Swanson. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bourne will put this one away, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch on its way. Start things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Drew Robinson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 21, Michael Lorenzen. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Leading off with a break.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Freddie Freeman.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. There's a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Lorenzen, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Missed with a slider. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding into the box, Bradford Robinette is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Bonifacio. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they have taken the lead here in Game 5.
The pitcher number 39.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes at the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Brantley, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Robinette on second. Bonifacio is over at first with 1 away. ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the one. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants 2. Arodys Vizcaíno takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Standing in, Joe Pena, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Joe Pena.
Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop.
At the plate, Alan Henson. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Micah Welch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Last strike here for the Giants. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had. And for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Play ball.